Welcome to Brighton, easily the most flamboyant and weird city in the entirety of the UK, with a very, very interesting population. It's been a Green Party stronghold for quite some time, but let's see how that's affected everything here. Let's have a little explore around the lanes, around all of the interesting tourist sites, and see what exactly happens. What is it like to go here? Hello everyone, good morning from the most flamboyant city in the entirety of the UK. We're in Brighton and today I'm joined by a good friend of mine who's going to be our local guide. He's from the local area. He's going to be showing us a little bit around, giving us a bit more of an insight into Brighton. Do you want to introduce yourself, mate?
Hello.
There we go. Let's do it. And we found a famous guy, Mr. Steve Ovett. Olympian. Have you met the guy?
Can't say I have.
I don't think I have either. I've seen it down the pub once. Guys, inflation has hit Britain. £8.50 for fish and chips. Have you ever paid £8.50 for fish and chips? Is that...
Have you ever eaten a fish and chips?
I have eaten a fish and chips, but £8.50 for a fish and chips.
£8.50 is quite cheap.
Really?
These days, yeah.
What, from a chip shop?
Well, maybe not for, I don't know. But it is quite cheap.
That's mental.
Yeah.
What the hell is going on? Like, I knew inflation was bad, but I guess in Brighton, because a lot of tourists come here, it's influx of prices. We are on the main sort of strip as well, or at least on the seafront, so I guess the prices would sort of naturally increase, right? But £8.50 for one fish and a few chips. Crikey. No way. £10. As you get closer, it just gets more and more expensive. £10 for fish and chips.
It better come with a tank.
Yeah, do we get to keep the fish? £10.
Go on this place. What is capitalism doing to this place? Oh man.
What?
Just when you thought it can't get any worse, it can. Look around us.
This is why the UK
£1? I'm not paying £1.
£1 to go to a pier.
Yeah,
every other country I've ever been to, completely free. £1. Can you believe it? £1.
This is insane.
What's going on? Brighton, tell me. £1. £1.
£1?
Can you believe it? £1. £1.
Outrage!
I will never be able to financially recover from this. Okay, everyone, we're probably going to get copyrighted music in the background, but we're going to the lanes of Brighton, one of the top tourist attractions. We're going to see what it's like. What do you reckon, James? You've been there before?
No.
He hasn't been there before. It's my first time.
That's a joke.
Oh yeah, he has been there. What's it like? Is it good? Is it bad? Overrated? Underrated?
But there are lanes, so it is factually correct.
That is true. This is a big lane. You can go to My Little Pony shop if you want. You can go to Scoctopus. This is what I like about Brighton. You can find these weird sort of shops you just wouldn't really find in many other places. I'm just going to put the camera down. I see some massive, like...
Oh, it's a snail.
It's like a snail or something. What's going on here?
I stepped on a snail yesterday and it started foaming.
Oh.
Fact of the day.
That is slightly disturbing, isn't it? Why did you step on a snail?
It wasn't intentional. I saw a snail trail on the floor. It was pitch black, and then I took my foot up and was like, "Oh, that's a snail." But it just
arrest
like
this man.
Yeah, please do.
Arrest. So this is the North Lanes. We're very deep inside the lanes now, and it goes into these sort of off streets, if you will, down there. And it's extremely busy. It's not for everyone, but we're going to go down there and see what it's like.
Which is scary.
It is. It's very crowded. Very crowded. It reminds me of sort of like Oxford Street. Do you know what I mean? It's like that sort of vibe. With all these shops going past, and people like him will just shove into you. You know, not caring the world.
Oh, look at the shop.
Your music. Well, you can't get demonetized if you're not already getting monetized, can you? So there you go. You can shop at there. Yeah, this isn't
for the faint-hearted. If you don't like crowded places, probably not the best place for you, but there's so many cool shops down here. Not necessarily for me and what I would want to buy, but what were you saying, mate? It's like sort of jewellery, what else?
Random tap, to be honest.
Yeah.
Trinkets.
Yeah,
stuff that people don't want, but they find and they're like, ooh, shiny. And then
tourist stuff.
Yeah.
Tourist stuff, basically. I mean, you've got these cool...
Good description of tourist stuff, isn't it?
It's how I describe it. It's nice to walk down and experience what it's sort of like, I guess. And there's these cool sort of...
I could have done without it.
Can't say I'm a massive fan, but it is pretty cool just to have a little look. So it's what I've noticed with Brighton is seagulls run the place. Literally, we're fairly inland and they're everywhere. Didn't you say all the...
Guys, and today we're here at doom scrolling therapy. If you don't know what doom scrolling is, it's probably what you're doing right now to watch this video. Matter of fact, it is just clicking on a bunch of videos because you've got nothing better to do with your life. Apparently this guy does therapy for it.
I would trust him.
I don't trust it.
Shout out to this man.
There you go, he's even got his TikTok on there.
Go follow his TikTok.
No, don't follow his TikTok. Don't do it. You want to watch us.
This is the Brighton subway.
It stinks of...
And it smells absolutely god-awful, man. But you can just see where they keep all the stuff in there.
They don't keep stuff in there, they keep people.
I wouldn't be surprised, honestly. I feel like this is the kind of place where everything goes.
That's a pier. It burned down. They have another pier over there. That other pier, they have homeless people underneath it. And they piss on it, just to make sure it doesn't catch fire like that one did. Na, 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 I'm gonna get you caught.
So guys, these are the things you can do on the beach here, on the beachfront in Brighton. 2 English people are full of shit. We've got Fallen Fairy Bar, or of course, probably the most popular of the bunch, I'm going to guess, is a drag musical bingo. Which actually sounds like a bit of a laugh. Which one would you go to?
We're the 2 English people that are full of shit.
True. Well guys, just in case the stones weren't good enough, you got a little sandy beach, which is pretty cool, like a man-made sort of one. But I wonder where they got the sand from. Are there sands underneath the stones or something like that, or did they import them from somewhere else? I have absolutely no idea. I think it's for kids to play around. I don't think it's like for sunbathing or something like that.
Haha, there we go. So this is my fact of the day. This is the I-360, and it's actually Brighton's 2nd most popular tourist attraction that involves going up and down on a shaft.
It's your average British weather here, pouring down with rain in the middle of August, the height of summer. And this is what your British summer will look like if you come to Brighton. You've got half falling down building over there. Pretty cool looking pier, to be honest. Tourist bus. Not much else to see when it's raining, obviously. Sort of hampers the mood down. And this is why many seaside towns, even including Brighton to a certain extent, but more often other places of course, are the way they are. Why did you do this? Well, you can go to Malaga for 20 quid return. Well guys, that was Brighton. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. We experienced a little bit of everything. We tried to do as many of the main tourist attractions as we could. Normally the pier is £1, but it's a little bit shocking because I came maybe about a year ago to Brighton, and so did my mate here. And yeah, it was always been free to enter, so kind of outrageous if you ask me. But I don't know if people were laughing with us or against us, but to be honest, I don't care. It was quite funny. And with that, I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.
Cheers.